The car is loaded. We are exhausted. We have a big day ahead of us. We're on our way to Winchester. We're staying in a place called Otterbourne and we're going to be here for 7 days. We're going to be looking after 2 cats named Basil and Riley. Apparently Basil's quite noisy and gets fed multiple times a day because he's noisy. We've just left the Cotswolds and funnily enough the couple that we're going to be house sitting for are going to the Cotswolds. So the car's all loaded up. We've got a big day ahead of us because we're going to go get checked into this new place, meet the cats, get a little bit settled, and then we've got another hour-and-a-half drive to Brighton because we're going to go watch David Sedaris. So he's an author who writes stories about his life and his experiences but does it in quite like a funny way. So we're going to go see him tonight. He's got an hour-and-a-half to Brighton. I think the show starts at 7. We're going to go and have dinner, probably just going to go get a Five Guys. Yum. And then we've got to drive back, so we're probably not going to be getting back until very, very, very late. But the good thing is 2 cats means we don't have to wake up early to let them out to pee because I'm hoping or assuming they have got cat doors. I'm on a roundabout right now. Well, welcome to the vlog. Come explore Winchester for the week with us. Could it be somewhere we live? Maybe. Do I have any makeup on? No. Is that why I have my sunglasses on? Yes. We have about 42 odd minutes left to get there. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive, but we have hit some traffic. I don't know where we are right now, but there's a massive castle up on a hill. It looks really cool. I'm really tired, you can probably tell because my eyes are stinging. Definitely gonna get me a burger for dinner, and that's gonna fix all my problems. Oh, there's the castle. There is a castle out there, but you can't really see it. Oh, I've been dreaming of this since we had it in London. Success. We've just come out of the show in there and it was hilarious. So it's about 9:30. We've just come out of the show and now we have maybe 2 hours till we're home, Yeah. At least. Oh, today's been a day. It is 11:47. I've just taken my makeup off, hopped in bed, and we'll do a proper introduction to Winchester tomorrow, but I've just got back from Brighton and I'm shattered, but I just need to Red Bull, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, being a pillow princess. Look at this cool monkey light though. So, the plan was to walk along the River Itchen this morning. We tried to find like a loop route, but there's a bull up there. So I'm not too sure we want to tussle with said bull. So maybe we will just drive along this little road and pull over when we see something cool. Okay, Sorry buddy, we don't want to tussle with you today. This river that we're wanting to walk down is 51 kilometers is the length of the walk. So there's lots of points that we can hop on, hop off, I guess, on the walking. We drove past a few really nice ones. So I think we're going to go and drive back to those and not try and tussle with the bulls today. I actually don't think they were bulls. I think they were cow. I don't think you can have bulls out in the open without a sign. I learned that off Clarkson's farm. Right, back to the car. Getting all of the smells from home. Cow manure. Oh, am I back in New Zealand? Maybe. Going on a hot girl walk. I've finished my puzzle. I'm sitting here watching vlogs, filming a vlog and watching a vlog. Inception. But I finished this puzzle. I will not be starting another one. I loved it, but my brain decided it was a chore, so back in the box you go. Just got to the New Forest. It's just wild horses cruising around. I don't know how I feel about them coming towards me. It does kind of scare me a little bit. How pretty is this? So we talked about spending £150 for the year to join the National Trust and making a bit of a checklist so that we can get out in nature and go and see all the gardens and the state homes and things. So I think that's something that we might invest in. And then they give you a handbook with all the locations in it. And I thought I'm going to jump on Notion and turn that into a checklist by region so that I can tick it off because that's how my brain works. How good. What a day. Hello summer. So pretty. I've got my camera so I can take lots of photos. I didn't bring my big heavy one though because I knew we were walking. This is where I'm absolutely thriving. I thrive in this nature stuff. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy when the sun is shining. I find that it like recharges me. Like how some people go to the beach and they're recharged by the ocean. I'm like recharged in the forest. I am a forest bride. I'm trying to find these cows though. Oh, I see them. Loved this little walk. I think we're going to go home via Lyndhurst because that's the other place I looked at. It's about 6 miles away from here. I know there's an arboretum there. Looks like it's kind of in the middle-ish of the New Forest. It looks like there's a big information centre there. Have a little look, maybe check out the information centre. And then go home. We have so many leftovers. We need to probably go via Tesco and buy some containers so that we can take our leftovers to our Airbnb where we head off to tomorrow, because we're actually on the last full day of our current sit, which is quite sad because it's such an easy sit. 2 cats and they're both gorgeous. Just arrived in Bath, parked and paid. We're on our way to the Royal Crescent. I have a bunch of locations today that are all from Bridgerton that I'm going to be checking out. So excited. Right here is a fashion museum. I believe it is number 1, the Royal Crescent, which is the exterior of the Featheringtons' home. Right here is the Royal Crescent, used for many of the outdoor scenes of Bridgerton. Bath Assembly Rooms. We just joined the National Trust, which means we get to go for free. We paid a £150 membership, which gets us into a whole bunch of places, and already the things that we've looked at for this week, it's going to pay itself off. And inside here is the ball that Daphne met Simon at, so that's going to be on my list of things to check out tomorrow. Right here we have Beaufort Square, and this is used in some of the outdoor scenes, so I need to go back and see if I can find what is shot here. Upon further research, there is a scene that Daphne and Eloise are arm in arm and they walk around this square. So Mike now has to walk me arm in arm. Beaufort Square, quite nice. Coming up on your right at number 12 Trim Street is the exterior for Gunter's Tea Shop. This time I found the proper Beaufort Square, and where this man is walking right now is where Eloise and Penelope walked arm in arm together outside this beautiful place. Right here we have it. This is where they walked. I'm having my Bridgerton moment. I'm walking where these gorgeous ladies walked, although the background sound of seagulls is not it. There's still bells, so you probably can't hear me, but in this guild hall are many of the ballroom scenes. This is the front of Lady Danbury's house. Sometimes this place blows my mind. Like, it's so un-Kiwi-like to see something in a film and then be able to go to it, unless it's Lord of the Rings, in which case we can do all of that. Stuff like this, beautiful. Beautiful day from Taylor's Bagels. I cannot wait to go into this. We're actually just walking back to the car because the place was pumping. I tried to film a little bit in there, but it was actually so busy, and I actually think we're just going to be little gremlins and eat these in the car, but they are huge. I got a salmon cream cheese capers red onion, and Mike got like a New Yorker with pastrami, sauerkraut and pickles, cheese and Russian dressing. I'm so excited. I have a Lux bagel. Oh,
heavy.
I was like to say as big as my head.
Oh my god, I'm gonna eat this right.
Bagel haul. Stop.
Oh, I might eat both halves.
Wow. You had one bite and changed your whole game plan.
It's delicious.
Is it?
Pickle down, pickle down. Lady, pickle down. Tragedy.
forest bathing. Apparently there's a rose garden, a rock garden, and something else this way.
It's a rock works.
A rock works.
So who knows what that is.
But we are still on the grounds of the Abbey. And Mike was just saying that he found out that this place is only open 4 months of the year. But how lucky we are that it's open when we came. I think I know where Lily and James Potter's house is from the movie, so we're going to try and find that. My camera has 1 bar of battery, so I just need 1 photo of it. We are at Prior Park Landscape Garden and we've just picked up a map, had a little tour from a man to tell us where to go, and we're just going to amble our way down. Apparently there's a really cool historic home, there's a Palladium bridge, there's a meadow, there's an archaeology dig happening here today, so just walking alongside I would not want to fall in this. I'm going to have a great day. Wait till you see this one. So the options we have here are we can either walk along this path all the way around, or we can go right down the meadow. We've chosen to walk down the meadow. Thank goodness I put on appropriate shoes today because I really wanted to wear my Birks, and then I thought, no, I don't know what the garden park situation is like, so good shoe choice today. But once again, it was meant to be an average cloudy day, and we thought, you know what, let's just get out anyway. And I think it's going to turn into an absolute banger like yesterday. It's a bit of a wind, but it's actually quite nice because the sun is hot. Got my good camera for once. I'm quite lazy and I always just want to bring the lightest one, but I wasn't super happy with the quality of my photos yesterday, so back to my beast. It's actually my mini beast. My big beast is back in New Zealand. Happy days. Anyway, I'm coming up to an archaeological dig. I would like to know what they're trying to find. Okay, not a Roman coin, not a dinosaur. Just a source of water. Carrying off from the archaeological dig, not any longer possess my husband because he is still at the archaeological dig learning. I, however, am going to photograph the bridge because I'm getting closer and closer, and the sun is just starting to pop right out, so I would like to get there while the bridge is in the most gorgeous lighting. This is stunning, pretty happy. So again, this is another place that's included in our National Trust membership. This would normally cost £10 each to get in, but because we're members of the National Trust, we get to come in for free. So we're up to about $60 worth of activities that we've done, or £60, and the membership cost us $150. So in 2 days, we're already almost halfway there.
Ice house where we would keep all his cold bevies and ice cream for the guests, and they would love it. Come up here for a little tipple, a little beveragino.
Get a little ice cream. Yeah. So that's an 18th century ice cream store. Absolutely worth £10 to come here. Beautiful, lovely walk. It's not busy. It is a Monday, so most people are at work, but it is a Monday in the middle of summer, so who knows. But after this, we're going to go thrift shop, we're going to find some lunch, and then we're going to go to another National Trust garden a little bit further away, just outside of Bath. I will say, my piece of advice, if you don't know, there is no parking up here. So we actually parked in the middle of Bath, and we walked down to the central bus station, quarter bus, and it's just a tap on, tap off bus and it takes you right outside the door. The great thing is it's one way in, one way out. So you come in at the top, you walk all the way down, and then you leave from the bottom. So you're actually closer to Bath when you leave, which is just perfect. Closer to Bath means closer to shops and closer to food. And that's my love language. Spending money and eating. My love language is also Pinterest. Weird segue. I'm obsessed. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed. Can't stop making fun aesthetic boards for things. I'll pop the link to my Pinterest in here. You can check it out because it's honestly, it's a work of art. I'm quite proud of myself. Oh yeah, I'm off to find somewhere to sit down and eat there. I've got some samosas, some falafel and a salad. Mike's got an onion bhaji and samosa wrap. And the thrift shop you want to go to is down all the stairs and the car park is behind you. You know that by going down, you also have to go back up. And you also discover the bakery you were so excited to go to is in fact not open on a Monday. And so all day you're telling yourself you're going to get a sweet treat and you're in fact not getting a sweet treat.
So sad.
So sad. Happy days. 1, I've got a Red Bull. I should be sponsored one day. I'm an extreme athlete, you know. 2, the dogs are out. Yeah, it's summer when the Birks are on. I've just arrived at the Courts garden, heading into the mansion because that's apparently where reception is. And then I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about this lovely property. There are 7 acres of gardens here. 4 acres of them are like formal gardens where they've been designed to look a certain way, and then your other 3 acres are like arboretum. You've got orchards here, there's a sunken garden, there's a vegetable garden, so we're just going to go and explore. Thankfully she said yes, 7 acres sounds like a lot, but it's not too much to walk around. This garden is £12 to visit, which in relation to doing Prior Park Landscape Garden this morning, which was £10, I would say that that one was significantly better than this one. So I find that price point quite interesting. I wonder where they get the 12 from when the other is 10. There is a bit more here, it's a lot bigger, and it is still absolutely lovely. If I didn't have my National Trust membership, I'm not sure that I would be stoked that I paid £12 to visit here. My back is also quite sore, so I could just be a little bit done with today. So I'll sit here on this bench and try and enjoy it.